Hey, this is Steve Keys with Keller Williams Capital District. We are here for another walkthrough of the week. This week we are here in the village of Malta. This is 13 Vettura Court in Malta. This is Ballston Spa School District. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. It is a little over 1,900 square feet. It is 2 stories. It is a craftsman style home. This is in a neighborhood with a homeowners association, so this is a no maintenance home. Well, at least the grounds are no maintenance anyway. So lawn care, snow removal, and trash are all taken care of, so you don't have to take care of any of that. So all these pretty bushes behind me, you don't have to worry about any of those. So we are ramping up for the summer market. So if you or anyone you know is thinking about selling your home, now would be the time to give me a call so we can get things ready and get the home ready for the summer market before we get that really big influx of buyers coming on. We're still in a pretty hot seller's market in most of the places, depending on where you're selling, unless you live next to me, in which case you're not in a seller's market. But other than that, it's mostly a seller's market. So houses are selling for high prices and fast. So if you know anyone, or you yourself are looking to sell, now's a good time to give me a call. So we will go ahead and we'll get started with the walkthrough. So we are here at 13 Vettura Court in the village of Malta. This is Ballston Spa School District. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom home. It is a little over 1,900 square feet. This home was built in 2015, so it is very new construction, has only had one owner, and since it's so recently constructed, it has a lot of the top of the line features that buyers are looking for in homes in this current market. So when we walk into the home, we walk into the living area. So the living room area right here, we have a gas fireplace. And this is open concept, so it goes right into the dining area, which then goes into the kitchen. So I would call this, I guess I don't know if I'd call it a formal dining room or not. I don't know what the real qualifications for formal dining room is, but this is definitely a very large space. So I would call this its own dining room. It's certainly more than an eat-in kitchen. So the kitchen that we have here, you can see the stainless steel appliances, the built-in microwave, an electric oven, dishwasher right there. Continuing on, you got the side-by-side refrigerator. These are all granite countertops. You got a very large island right here. Like I said, everything was granite countertops. We got a tile backsplash, double base sink right here. Off the kitchen, we have this. We got the small room right here. I guess you could call this an office space. I'm not really sure what this room would have been designed for. Like, what's the? Whenever I've said before, I'm redesigning my basement. So when I'm designing stuff, I always have a thought process behind it. I'm not sure what the thought process behind that room is, but I guess I'd call it an office. Right here next to the kitchen, we got a big pantry space right here. So lots of shelves. So a nice pantry area right there. Continuing to the back, actually I didn't mention this. These houses are kind of cool. The driveway is in the back of the house. So we'll open this door to the garage. So here's the garage and there's the driveway. So the house is kind of sandwiched in between 2 roads. So the driveway and the garage are up in the back. Some people don't like looking at the garage. They don't like looking at the driveway or anything like that. So these houses, I think that's pretty neat. That the driveway comes up to the back of the house. So from the front, you can't even see it. And all of your traffic pulls up from behind the house. And that's how, you could walk around, but that's how you would enter. You would enter through the garage. So off the back here, we have the half bath. Now they put a utility sink in here. The old sink, I believe, is in the basement. So But you are right next to the garage, so previous owners probably did a lot of work in their garage, wanted to have a good sink for cleaning stuff up with. I know I don't like your typical sinks. They just don't handle very well when you're dealing with a lot of dirt and grease and stuff like that. So it's a nice touch with the utility sink. And then also in the back by the garage, we have the laundry room. You got a little side door going out there. This is just a small concrete patio. So just a little thing, but I guess that could be the other entrance from the back of the house. You could walk around that side of the house and come in through the back door. They got a little coat closet right there off the back. So now we will head up to the second floor with all the bedrooms. So headed up the staircase. First room I get to on my left is one of the two smaller bedrooms, the non-master units. Large closets here, they're very wide, probably 8 or 9 feet wide, double doors, so a lot of space in those closets. Going into the second bedroom, generally pretty much the same layout, pretty close to the same size, I would say, maybe a little smaller, but not significant. It's hard to notice. Same size closet. So the only real difference in this room is the fantastic artwork that has been put on the wall, so that's nice. Here we have the full bathroom, the shared bathroom with the shower tub combo, and it has tile floor. That's a grouted tile-in floor in that bathroom. And then finally heading into the master suite. So a master suite with the walk-in closet. So that is a good sized closet right there. A double hanging shelf. Another hanging shelf there. And down there at the bottom, you have the angled racks. What would the angled racks be for? That's right, folks. It's a shoe shelf. So built-in shoe shelf right there. And there's another hanging rack behind the door right there. And then this is the master suite. So also the attached bathroom. So you have a double vanity, the two sinks, and this has a stand-up shower in it, which, as I've said before, I prefer myself. I'm an adult, also a man. I don't really do much for baths. I prefer a stand-up shower. And it does have a seat, which is, maybe it's just a guy thing. Seats are nice. Also, tile floor on that one. And so that concludes everything. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, a little over 1,900 square feet. 13 Vettura Court in the village of Malta, Ballston Spa School Districts. And thank you for watching. Alright, so that is the house. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, we are getting ready for the summer market. So this is the time when houses should normally go on the market, getting ready for the summer buyers that are going to be out there house shopping. So if you or anyone you know is interested in selling their home, please give me a call. Like I said, right now we're still in a very hot seller's market. Personally, I think this is pretty rare. I kind of thought it would have stopped by now. I think this is 3 summers in a row we've had a pretty crazy seller's market. But yeah, we're still going so far, and with the way things have been so far in the early season, we're still getting homes selling pretty quickly and for higher prices. So now's a good time to sell. Like I said, I thought it would be over by now, so we don't know how much longer this will be last. So yeah, if you're interested in selling, please contact me. Naturally, you want your home to be featured on Walkthrough of the Week to get the highest dollar you can for your home. So please like my Facebook page to see more walkthroughs of the week and any other videos that I post on there, any other posts, information, stuff like that. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel will have all of the videos that I do across any of the other platforms, so not just exclusively Facebook, Instagram, and I'll post some stuff on there that is only available on YouTube. So subscribe to my YouTube channel to see those things. I saved this for last. I forgot. Please check the property information page for any available information on this property. If there's any kind of price changes, any special incentives that are being offered. Usually those are temporary. So if there's anything like that, you want to check the property information page. You don't want to miss out on those. And any, did I say open house information? I don't remember. I distracted myself. So that has been this week's No, I was saying that right. That has been this week's walkthrough of the week. Thank you for joining me, and please tune in again next week for next week's walkthrough of the week. Bye-bye for now.